This is Rovin Remax Crossroads First Realty 3. I'm Linda Montgomery, and I'm roving around North Texas, highlighting all the people, places, and things that make this a great place to live and invest in real estate. This is a segment of Rovin Gets Real. We're going to talk about homeowner associations, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and how to figure out which one you're going to get. Homeowner associations are very common in North Texas. Some are voluntary and merely social, but most are mandatory. If you want to live in a certain neighborhood, you become a member when you move into your house. Sometimes the association is referred to as a POA, a property owner association, which is a newer term. Is an HOA or a POA good or bad? It just depends on you and your family, what you want in a neighborhood, what you'll tolerate in regulations, how much you want to pay in dues and fees. It depends on the trade-offs. If you think the positive reasons outweigh the negatives, then an HOA is going to be fine. If you think the negatives will outweigh the positives, then a homeowner association won't be a good fit for you. So how do you find out about all these things so you can make a good decision about whether you want to buy a house in a neighborhood with a POA? If you're buying a pre-owned home located in a homeowner association, your buyer's agent should have provided you with the website for the neighborhood once you were interested in a home there. It's your responsibility to educate yourself about the neighborhood, get a copy of the covenants and restrictions, and start investigating whether you could be happy living there. Should you decide that living in this particular HOA will be fine, your sales contract will contain an addendum called Addendum for Property Subject to Mandatory Membership in a Property Owner Association. It makes sure that you have the choice to receive and review all the pertinent information about the association. During certain time limits, you may be able to withdraw from the contract if the information is not to your liking. Make sure you read all the information, the rules for the neighborhood, the resale certificate, the financial information, and whether the neighborhood has any legal issues which could affect you the minute you move into your house. Find out what repairs and insurance the association is responsible for. If you're moving into a townhouse type HOA, repairs are usually done on a rotating basis, so a seller may not be able to repair an item you've requested done before closing because he's not allowed to. It's wise to have the documents reviewed by your attorney who can answer detailed questions. Call the people on the board of the association to ask questions. Call the separate management company if there is one. Talk to the neighbors. All this information will help you make an informed decision. There may be gate openers, swimming pool gate keys, or other items you will need. Ask about those things during negotiations and make sure it's clear who will be paying for all of those. If you buy a new house, the builder may give you the HOA docs for the subdivision along with a lot of other documents, so you may overlook them. Don't. It's better to read them before signing the contract. New home contracts don't provide the same protections regarding HOAs that pre-owned sales contracts do. Once you move into the neighborhood, it's your responsibility to contact the HOA president, board, or management company. Many times, title companies do not provide your contact information to the association in a timely manner, if at all. Of course, they have your address, but there's no cell phone or email to get in touch with you. Study the neighborhood website if there is one. Find out what's going on. See how you can become involved. If for some reason you do not receive the HOA subdivision information until right before closing, call your attorney to make sure that the addendum provision allowing you to terminate the contract applies to you. No matter what, delay closing until you have had sufficient time to read and understand the positives and the negatives you will be accepting. You need to know what you're getting into. This is intended as general advice only. Consumers should consult their own experts for guidance on specific situations.